I continue to scan the field of Democrats, not just presidential candidates, but potential leaders of the party, people whose voices can be a counterweight to President Trump, who can rally Democrats across the country. What Republicans, or what Democrats rather, continue in many cases to not understand about Donald Trump is he leads a movement. And a movement's different than a campaign, and a movement's different than a normal political effort. One of the few Democrats since Barack Obama who has had any claim on leading a movement is Bernie Sanders, and he's been out and about last couple of weeks doing events in different states. And I don't believe Bernie Sanders will run for president in 2028. I don't believe he's got an opportunity to be a massive leader of the party. But I do believe it's incumbent upon reporters who are interested in the state of the country and the state of the left, and Democrats who are interested in where their leaders can come from, to study why does a guy from Brooklyn who's not particularly warm and fuzzy or telegenic or interested in retail campaigning, why does he have so much of a hold over tens of millions of Americans who believe in him? Let's listen. Number 10, please, Bernie Sanders.
The scariest times in my lifetime. That's all. I mean, I think that's objectively the truth. It is not just they want to give tax breaks to billionaires and cut programs for working people. Frankly, that's happened before. Yeah. But you combine that with the power of the oligarchy in general. You combine that with Mr. Musk owning Twitter and able to send out his messages to hundreds of millions of people. You combine that with the fact that people like Bezos, the second wealthiest person in the country, fired or got rid of most of his editorial staff and is going to convert them into a right-wing thing. Combine that with the fact that Trump is suing major media outlets and is threatening to investigate PBS and NPR. So it's not only the power of money, it's also combined with that, the movement toward authoritarianism. When Trump unilaterally cuts federal funding that was passed by Congress, that is illegal, that is unconstitutional. When you have the vice president saying, well, in his judgment, the courts don't have the right to stop unconstitutional acts of the president, man, that is authoritarianism. That's what the courts are. He is now trying to end what the founding fathers were pretty smart about, creating a form of government where there were checks and balances, a legislative body, an executive body, and a judiciary. So he's moving aggressively in all of these areas. Yeah, there was gravity in my voice. This is a scary moment.